Richie Richardson started day two with some glorious cricket shots.
Lawson, the bowler. Well, that's beautifully played. Almost leaning back and blasting it down the ground.
Lawson once again showing his displeasure at a close LBW turn down.
Big appeal there for LBW. That must be very close. Phillips was up and Lawson looks very upset. That's the second time he's had an LBW turn down in this innings, and that looked very, very close.
The Aussies desperate in the field. Graham Wood getting his boot stuck in the fence. Lucky not to do any damage.
Well fielded. Marvellous, but he's stuck. He's got his boot caught in the... He's had to leave the boot behind. Well, that is a great bit of fielding down there by Wood. Slid into the fence and found himself attached to it.
Lawson took the umpires out of the equation, with Border taking a great catch off Greenwich.
It's a good bouncer from Jeff Wilson, and well taken in the gully. Very well taken there by Alan Border.
The Aussies built up the pressure, with Richardson not scoring for an hour. The valve was released as Kim Hughes dropped a sitter.
And it's dropped. An easy chance put down at mid-off by the captain, Kim Hughes. Not much going right for Kim Hughes in this test series, and that was a comfortable catch.
A frustrated Rodney Hogg firing up at Richardson.
A good piece of work, good bit of fielding. Fine shot. What a determination there from Rodney Hogg. Not that he's angry, is Rodney Hogg. He's stirred up. He's giving Richie Richardson a bit of a verbal workover as nothing else.
The batsman frustrating Hogg further with his slog landing safely.
It's gone over extra cover, but that really was a slog. Frustration showing there on Richie Richardson. Perhaps a little bit of anger as well after the verbal confrontation.
Having destroyed the West Indies for New South Wales, 38-year-old Bob Holland got his first wicket in Test cricket. Larry Gomes, with his off-stump, knocked right out of the ground.
Holland's got the measure of him, pulling right across it, and Bob Holland, at the age of 38, has got his first Test wicket.
And a fine piece of bowling.
Richards wasn't going to let Holland dictate terms.
And Richards going over the top and crashing into the fence on the full.
The Master Blaster out to a great grab by David Boone.
And that's well taken. Brilliantly caught by David Boone at square leg. And that's the youngster's first catch in Test cricket. And what a good one it was.
The floodgates started to open.
There's the hook, and there's four more. So 3 consecutive fours.
Meanwhile, Dujon was out chasing a wide one off Holland.
He's chased it, and he's out, caught behind. Dujon going for a wide leg break, and Holland absolutely jubilant. So all the Australians and the 38-year-old leg spinner has picked up his second wicket.
The Australian fielding falling apart. Lloyd giving the Gabba dog track a workout.
And that's gone for 6. If it was a bigger ground, it would have gone for 8.
Australia regretting that mischance of Richardson after scoring his first Test century in Australia.
And Jeffrey Lawson racing up from fine leg, but he won't stop the youngster from getting back for the second to complete his first Test century in Australia and his third against the Australian team.
This moment perfectly summing up Australia's series.
The Yorker, and it's a no ball. Crashes into off stump, but Mel Johnson standing there with arm extended.
Clive Lloyd going after Terry Alderman, dispatching him to all parts of the Gabba.
Really goes for them when you bowl them wide. There's the bouncer, and doesn't he like those? One bounce over the fine leg fence.
The Aussies threw everything at the West Indies, including the left-arm spin of Alan Border. Lloyd breaking up his half-century off just 56 balls.
Border the bowler. And this may take Lloyd to his 50. Yes, it is. So that's 4 down to square leg. And Clive Lloyd, the second man in this Test match to achieve the half-century.
A lapse in concentration by Richardson almost got Border a wicket. Once again, horrendous catching led him off the hook.
That was a straightforward catch. The ball lobbed up in the air, and Wood at mid-wicket just put it down.
Lloyd continued to plunder the bowling.
I think it's gone back about 28 rows. It's just out of our vision here on the right.
Phillips eventually taking a great catch to dismiss Richardson. The damage had been done, 138 runs including 24 boundaries.
Good catch, and it underlines that there's no way in the world Vessels would have caught that, because Phillips goes across right in front of first slip there. Richie Richardson's gone.
Lloyd in his last series bringing up a memorable ton.
That's it. He'll get the runs here to bring up his 17th Test century, and he'll get 3 just for insurance. So Clive Lloyd, West Indies captain, one of the most respected cricketers in the game, And the crowd rises to him.
Malcolm Marshall providing a great foil for his skipper.
And that's through the offside like a bullet. And Malcolm Marshall decides to lash out again.
A long day in the field for the Aussies. The West Indies 6 for 396 at stumps.